Nails, Fails and Some Prevails by Polish Blissfully. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have a nail art tutorial and this time it's for my solo designs for the Mermaid collab hosted by Gelulicious here on YouTube. So if you stay tuned to the end of the video, as always, I'll leave all the pictures for the ladies who participated, and definitely check the description box and you'll find the links to all of their channels as well. So as you could see, I decided to do two designs, so if you want to see how I completed this look, just stay tuned. So the first design is this colourful mermaid scale, and also complete with some 3D gold nail art. So to begin this look, I went ahead and applied some of this Essie colour correcting base coat. I really like this base coat because it sets the nail matte and it gives you a great base for whatever you're going to be putting on top. So for my design, I decided to use these What's Up Nails mermaid like stencils, vinyl, sorry. And I'm just using the upper mat, and we're just going to completely secure that vinyl onto that mat there and start applying. I decided to go ahead and apply the colours totally random, but I thought it would be a bit of a more fun design. So I just went ahead and used a teal blue, a lilac, then I'm going to go ahead and use an orange, then pink, and then I'm going to finish it off with a mint green. And I just thought these colours really were going to look great with the backing. But again, you could go ahead and use any colours you wish. And before that dries, you're going to want to remove those vinyls. Allow that scale design to dry completely. And then whatever base you decide to use, I went ahead and used the blue. And this one is Forget Me Not by Picture Polish. You want to put a nice liberal amount of that on and allow that to dry completely as well. So after leaving my little design to dry overnight, I'm going to go ahead and apply the top coat, and this is just going to make it a lot easier and more pliable to lift it off the mat and make it more like a decal. So once that top coat's dry, I'm just going to carefully remove that from the mat, and that's the finished design. So to stick this onto the nail, you're going to want to apply a nice coat of top coat, or you could use base coat, whichever is handy to you, and then go ahead and position that little decal sticker onto the nail. And once you're happy with the position of that, go ahead and take some scissors and trim it. I went totally off camera when I was trimming the decal, but as you can see, I just trimmed it for the nail and then I sealed it in with a top coat. So to finish off design number one, I'm going to start by applying some NSI Polybond down the middle of the nail. And this is just going to secure our 3D gold charm, which is from Nail Candy Charm, sorry. I'm going to put this right into the middle, and using my crystal katana, I'm just going to position that and make sure it's nice and secure into the glue before moving on to the chain. The chain is from Born Pretty Store, and what I like to do with these is do a small part of the nail at a time. And I find if you work with a small part and make sure that's nice and secure before moving on to the next part, then it's a lot easier to apply that chain. And once all that is dry, that's it for design number one. Now on to design number two. This one is a glittering foil base with some stamping. So I started this with a base of white gel polish. This one is by Base One, but again guys, I'll leave all the links for the products that I'm using in the description box below. So once I applied one thin coat of that, I popped that into UV lamp, for 2 minutes. Then for the design, I put a second coat and this time I didn't put it in, of the white gel polish, sorry, and I didn't put that in the light. So onto the wet gel polish, I'm just adding some colours, and as you can see, it's a totally random design. And what you're going to do is grab some isopropyl alcohol with a high alcohol content and another brush, and we're just going to mix these colours in, but not mix them in until they go all together. You just kind of want to give it a watercolour effect. So as you can see, I'm just going to take my brush and slowly pat onto the gel, and this is going to disperse it in a way that it makes it look like it's a watercolour. Then once you're happy with that base, we're going to pop that back into an LED light for 30 seconds. Then to start the glitter, onto the inhibition layer, before you don't want to wipe any of that off, we're going to be using some of this mermaid powder by Indigo Nails. And we're not going to completely cover that whole nail. As you can see, I'm sparingly putting it across. Then we're also going to grab some hollow powder, and we're going to mix those two in, so it gives it a sort of like a hollow grey background. It looks really cool over all those like bright colours. Then taking a fluffy brush, I'm just going to brush off any of that excess, and I'm going to top that with some clear gel, and what that'll do is that's going to help stick the next part of the layer in. And for the next part, what I decided to use was some of mylar flakes, and I really think like all the added glitter and the various like sort of styles, it really made that nail pop. So as I mentioned, I'm going to put a nice thin layer, and that just gives the mylar something to stick on. The one I used is white, and again this is from AliExpress. I'm just going to put some small slithers throughout the nail. You don't want to cover the nail, you just want to give it like places, so when the light hits it, it'll get a different like mood sort of like colour. So once I'm happy with the positioning of that mylar, I went ahead and put another coat of the clear gel, and then once that came out of the light, I buffed the surface shine. The next step in this is to use the foil, and I'm going to be using some of the oil slick foil and some foil glue. So I just put some foil glue over the whole nail, allowed that to go transparent, and then I sparingly pressed the foil into the nail and removed it quickly. So you just got a sort of like you don't want a complete coverage of the foil, so just tap it and then move it quickly, and it'll give you little patches of foil. And then what I did next was grabbed my upper cheek mermaid plate, also my nail artisan by Alex Tiffany stamper, and some Moon Jadiona's black polish. The designs, as you can see, I used a little mermaid and one of the sayings, and I just loved it. She dreams of the ocean, just seemed so apt. So once I was happy with that, I went ahead and added some top coat, popped that back into an LED light, wiped the inhibition layer, and now I'm going to add some pearls and little sea related studs. So as you can see, I have some little stars, and I also have some like pastel coloured beads there. And again, all these products are from Born Pretty Store or AliExpress. If I could find the exact products, I'll link them below as well. And once those are all secure and you're happy with their position, that's it for design number 2. So I probably think this one is my favourite. Definitely let me know in the comment section which one was your favourite. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I had so much fun again with this collab. It's been great getting to know all the ladies, and I would really suggest to go and check them out. They are some amazingly talented girls and the designs are so beautiful. They've got some awesome channels. So coming up, guys, this is all the pictures of the ladies who participated. Again, check out my description box because I'll have everything linked for their channels below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!